Crack music.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? My name is Don.
I'm Kim.
This is my lovely wife here, and we are in Tanzania, Africa.
We know it looks like Miami in the back, but now we made the move.
We made the move.
Yeah, we are on the continent once again.
Yes. We'll talk about that, I guess, another time that we have been here before.
Yeah.
Just not all the way in East Africa. Yeah, this was something that we wanted to do, which is various of reasons why we wanted to move, and I think we should get to that later on as well,
Yeah.
right? You agree?
Yeah, this we kind of just wanted to introduce ourselves and touch on we're a little over 3 weeks now that we've been living here. And so we just wanted to kind of recap that real quick. Say hi to our friends and family back home.
Yes.
Hello. They all want to know what's going on.
Yep. And
so we wanted to share.
And been supporting us for the most part.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nobody doubts that we can make it. I think some people probably just didn't want us to leave. I guess that's the level of love. But we sold our home. We had a house in Connecticut. We're from New York, by the way. So, Queens, Yonkers, Brooklyn, right? That's pretty much,
Mm-hmm.
And we made the move. We sold our homes, and I think we should get on to what was it like, coming over here, like just the actual move within itself. That actual day, the flight, and whatnot. And I think, we could insert some videos in here.
Yeah, definitely. We've definitely been collecting and trying to video as much as we can. We're new to this YouTube world.
Yes.
But so we definitely have some footage of our journey over here through the airport and when we arrived that we're gonna insert. But I mean, in terms of our flight, in terms of coming through,
the test.
yeah, we booked. So we definitely had some idea of what the process would be like from watching other YouTubers. So that helped.
Shout outs to them.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if you really want to make it here, I think you should do your homework and find out what's going on. Now, I'm not going to tell you they're giving you all the information. I'm not going to say that we are also going to give you every piece of information, because it's just not that easy, I guess, But, there's a lot of information that you can gain from watching this channel, that channel, this,
Yeah, definitely. Give you a lot of insight.
Process-wise, I wanted to.
So I mean, we booked through Qatar Airways. We booked right through them, and the biggest hurdle that we actually witnessed at the airport while we were checking in was the COVID testing in terms of the turnaround time. To get to Tanzania from New York, it will take you 2 days in the sense of when you fly on a Monday, you're not getting here until Tuesday. So when you take your COVID test, you might think you're taking it because you're 72 hours from when your flight leaves New York, but it actually needs to be 72 hours from when you actually arrive in Tanzania.
Correct.
So, if you're a day off because it already takes you 2 days to get here. And we just really didn't want to run into no issues in terms of missing flights.
Does it take you 2 days?
Well,
It takes you a day. It's just on
you arrive
test.
the next day.
So it's the test. You have to make sure you don't get your test. For instance,
Yeah, so our flight was
on
Monday.
Yeah.
Our flight was Monday at 11 in the morning. So, again, just from getting insight from YouTube, we knew taking the test on a Saturday at the clinic was not gonna, even if we got our results on Sunday or we got our
Exactly.
results on Monday, we took the test on Saturday. So
Exactly.
arriving here on Tuesday puts us out of the 72 hours of taking the test of arrival.
Exactly.
So, I mean, we just had to do what we had to do. So we actually took the test at the JFK airport. It did cost.
More.
It did cost, yeah, because we know you can go to free clinics, CVS, and all those places and take the test for free. But,
Since our flight was on a Monday,
yeah, our flight was on a Monday.
if we would have got it Sunday, we wouldn't be sure
It wouldn't guarantee that we'd get our results.
on that early Monday morning.
Or Sunday, yeah.
So
from a free clinic.
From a free clinic.
So taking it at JFK, they ensure that you would get your test results. And it's not the rapid, it's the regular one.
They don't respect the rapid.
Yeah, not in JFK. So you would get it, but they did guarantee that you'd get it within an hour. So,
They're rapid.
Yeah.
Uh,
So we took it Sunday night at the JFK Airport Clinic. So we didn't want to wait till Monday morning. We had the kids. We had about 11 suitcases, and we just didn't want to risk that. So we just drove to JFK Sunday night, and we took it at their clinic. And at each test, we didn't have to pay for our youngest kid, who was 2, but our 5-year-old did have to take the test. So it was $200 per test. And I mean, we didn't even have to wait around. They emailed us the results. And sure enough, by the time we left the airport and made it back to the house, we had the results.
yeah.
So yeah, that was just, you sometimes you just gotta pay for that peace of mind of knowing that we got it done right. And we wasn't gonna have no hiccups the morning of. And like I said, as we were checking in, we saw people riffing
Going through
at the check-in window, talking about, I have my test, this is when I took it, and and I think it might have been, and it's not really a JFK thing, it was a Tanzania.
Tanzania,
Yeah.
out of the respect for the country, 72 hours.
That's what they wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the airways as well, they're gonna make sure that they do things the right way to, respect, I guess, the country's wishes.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to get through. So once we got it, I guess, on a plane, the flight was, it was pretty smooth. It was a long flight though.
Yeah.
13 hours and a little bit.
In the air.
In the air.
Then we landed
In Qatar.
in Doha Airport, Qatar.
And from there,
We had a layover of an hour and a half.
which wasn't a layover, as soon as we came down the escalator, the guy had the sign that says Dar es Salaam,
Because the flight got in a little late,
and
so we had to just go.
right to the next plane.
Yeah.
And
They waited, of course. 'Cause
yeah.
It wasn't our fault the plane was late.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't think that layover what's a 1 hour and layover? I think they would have did that regardless. You're going right on
just
the
straight
plane.
on. Yeah, I guess why not.
And they have a huge airport, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it.
You gotta
but-
take a bus to the plane because
Yeah, we was a little skeptical about Doha because we had seen an article that says that's where the Taliban meets.
yeah, well, this
The
is
leaders.
when it just like the attack and everything it started right around when we left.
The takeover.
Yeah, in Afghanistan. Yeah, so we were a little like, should we change our flight? Should we change
It's
our
like,
airport?
what's this? What's Qatar? Never heard of them.
Never heard of Doha.
Yeah, and it's like these guys, they meet the Taliban. That's where they meet with the world and this, that, and the third. There's some form of civilization on even. I guess they're even the uncivilized, from what we're being told, are still civil enough to go somewhere and sit down with what is deemed to be, with who is deemed to be civilized. You know, sit down and talk it out. So when we arrived at Dar es Salaam, we had to take another COVID test, which was $10.
Yes, $10 US, and again so that is something you can also. So we had to pre-register. You didn't have to. Well, yeah, you had to pre-register to take the test, and that's something you can actually do in the States as well. You can pre-register, and you'll get a QR code and a confirmation number, which I should have did because I saw it and I read about it, and I just didn't fully understand, so I didn't do it in the States.
It took us a little longer?
Yeah, because when we got off the plane, we could have just went right to getting tested if I would have had my QR code ready. But we had to just sit down. Each of us had to get a QR code. Again, not the baby, but
So we have our son here.
Yes.
Our daughter here.
Yes.
And
my mom made the move with us as well.
There you go.
Which has been such a blessing.
Great thing.
Yeah.
Big blessings.
Yes.
After this,
the rapid.
After the rapid, we had a situation where we lost our bag.
Oh yeah,
they didn't find.
We had 11 bags with us, and
they gave us 10.
And 10 came the first day, but you know, we went through the steps, filled out the information, and
they delivered the next day. The next day they delivered the bag, just as promised. They said we'll bring it to you.
Our booking.
So I guess from the airport, we were able to take a taxi.
Yeah, two taxis to accommodate us and the bags.
That's right.
We brought 2 car seats. Yeah, so we brought everything, as much as we could carry on our.
I think it was about $50 our money.
Oh, okay. 25 each vehicle.
Yeah, 25 each vehicle.
How long would you say the drive was?
I'd say the drive was 45 minutes, 40 to 45.
From the airport to get into town.
Yeah.
To where we stayed at. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guys were cool. Where we got to, we had only booked it.
So our first stay, we've been, like I said, a little over 3 weeks, and we've stayed in 3 places. This is our 3rd place that we're in right now.
We'll show you around, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe a walk down, and
we'll do another video and we'll show you the whole place.
Might put it here, might not, but we'll do something for you.
Yeah, give you guys a visual. But our first place, the Baobab Hotel.
We could shout them out.
Yeah,
they're good people.
That was a great experience. We only stayed there for 5 days while we waited for our Airbnb to be ready.
Yeah, so we booked you had already booked everything.
And just to shout out, I booked my flights and the Baobab Hotel through Expedia.
You shouting with them?
Yeah, because they were great. And I got a discount on the Baobab.
Expedia, you better pass.
I got a discount on the Baobab because I always use Expedia to book my flights, so I had points accumulated, and then because we booked the flight through them, and it was a good price. So, we had a friend try to book a flight, and he was looking on Google and random places, and the flight options he had was just
not as
2, 3 layovers. I don't even understand what was wrong with that.
But we're not gonna get on our friend right now for not listening because he hasn't booked it yet.
Yeah. So Baobab, what would you say? It was a 3-bedroom, 4 bath.
3 balconies.
Oh yeah, 3 balconies.
Different angles of the building.
Parking space.
Looking at the ocean through the kitchen.
Oh yeah, that was a nice view. They had
beautiful beach.
And we got in. What time would you say? Our flight landed at 7 p.m. and we got in around 9. Right?
What do you mean? Flight landed at 7 p.m.
Am I right
here?
Oh, our flight landed at 1. Our flight landed at 1 in the afternoon on Tuesday.
Yeah, and we were able to, what you would call skate right through.
Yeah.
There's a gentleman over there who was very helpful.
He's actually been to the States, a lot of places all over, so the communication was great, and they were just really accommodating.
It was So I could also say this, you know, I'll give you some good, a good piece of advice and information. If you want to book, if you're gonna book through Airbnb, you know, you could pay as much as you would pay for 5 days that we paid, as much as you would pay 5 days as opposed to if you booked with the place, you would pay the same price for a month. I hope I made sense.
Okay, I'll help. So, for example, well, just to the point, Bob, if you wanted to stay there months at a time, it was $1,000 a month.
We paid $1,000 for 5 days.
No, we didn't.
How much?
No.
How much?
I remember I got the discount on Expedia.
How much? Since you said we
paid
did.
like $480 or $475.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the Bob, yeah.
All right, if we would have spent 10 days,
Yeah, it would have been the cost of
of a whole month. So it's good to be plugged in.
Yeah, so you know that was good. So we stayed in Baobab for 5 days.
Only because we were waiting
for our Airbnb.
Yeah.
We were only supposed to stay there for a day, which was the day we checked in. But then the Airbnb host let us know that the people who were already there extended their stay. So instead of canceling, because we really wanted to stay at that location, we said okay. So we just paid, you know, more to get more days on the Airbnb, and anyway,
worked out.
yeah. But
Yeah,
so,
security you were saying before.
yeah, so security at the Baobab. I mean, and it's on a strip where, you know, you got restaurants right next to you. There's businesses across the street. Like, you're not off somewhere. You're right in it. You know?
So the area is called Kawe, which we're still in this area, but we went just to kind of like go over there now. We went all the way to Oyster Bay. Oyster Bay is one of the.
Is that where the Airbnb was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Oyster Bay.
Okay.
Masaki. Yeah, we was in Oyster Bay, which was, I'm gonna say it. We paid $2,700 for the place.
Yeah.
We knew coming here we needed a month to like
live like a tourist. We were okay with that.
We were okay with
that. That was in our mind. We don't know anybody. We don't know anything.
We didn't want to reach out to YouTubers.
You know, people got their lives going on. They trying to, you know, they giving you what they could give you, but they still trying to make it happen.
That's right.
themselves.
That's right.
And I mean, and you know, we just come from a certain kind of
background where
lifestyle. Like I said, we just sold our house. You know, so we just wanted to make sure we came and we were comfortable in what we know we like.
And I'm a boots to the ground kind of person. So, you know, I like to see it for myself. I don't want to hear too much things after I've already gained the information. You know, let me go put it to the test. But we know that we wanted to relax. So that $2,700.
So that was Airbnb price to book this place for a month, which is pretty much $100 a day. And then you got a little discount, I think 20% discount because you booked for 30 days. So that's where the 27 comes in.
Very nice property.
Oh yeah, I mean it was 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. None of the bathrooms were inside the rooms, but there were 3 bathrooms, 2 full and 1 was just a toilet, which was fine. And it was about 2 acres. Well, they said 2 acres, but we came from an acre of property.
It wasn't 2.
And it didn't seem like 2 acres.
It wasn't even 1 acre.
No, it might have been the 1 acre.
What? That was our front yard.
No, our whole property was.
Yeah, that was our front yard. If you think about it, our driveway, the grass.
Okay.
That's all it was. But
okay.
nonetheless.
But it was still enough space. You know, the kids got to run around. There was an outside patio. The patio was enclosed in mosquito nets, which was great. So you still got the breeze, but you could sit out there all night and you know, be good in terms of getting bit up. You know, kitchen. And my favorite part was the pool. So there was a little walk through in the back, and you can go, and then there was a nice pool. So that was nice, and you know, the walls were up.
Which they got in one time.
Yeah, you know, we actually came, and it's not as hot. It's not like.
You see the wind.
Yeah, it's breezy. We came at the time of the year where a season is still where it's changing, just like it is in America. It's starting to go into fall, so we're experiencing that here. Not every day is that hot, and
I hope
we
it
got
always
some
stays
rainy
like
days.
this.
Yeah, this is comfortable. We had some rainy days while we were there too.
So I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure that you guys don't have to sit here too long, because again, this is our first time. We're not professionals. We don't want you to sit here for 40 minutes because we don't know what we're doing. So
Yes.
we're gonna run
We're
through.
we're trying to run through, and then there'll be more to come in terms of, like, I guess,
Yes.
more detail. But
And you're dealing with the real. I just gotta say that.
dealing with the real.
Yeah, we're not. It might be something. Dealing with the real. But yeah, we.
And 24/7 caretaker was there. So during the day we had the caretaker. Great guy, helps you with everything.
Well, we're
And
not
then-
gonna shout him out because we don't want to diss the place where he's at.
Yeah.
So forget about him. I'm sorry. I have to.
Okay,
The place was trash. Yep. I gotta get to it. I said you're dealing with the real. The beds fell right out. Yeah. We're not. You know, the beds fell right out from under the frame. The kids' beds.
It couldn't, like, hold my weight. I had the baby in my hand, my son was sleeping, well, not the baby, she's 2, and I leaned in on the bed, and the boards underneath the mattress, like, shifted, and we just fell, we slipped down.
Yeah. There was some sewage smell in
Some
the front.
plumbing issues.
And then
yeah.
the power went out, and that was about all we needed. Lasted about 8 hours, and what was most disappointing is that every other mansion around us, they had a generator. For that money that we spent, we felt like we needed a generator at least.
Yeah, and it's kind of like unfair if you have people from all over the world coming to stay at your place. They may not be aware of certain
Blackouts.
things. Yeah, blackouts, and yeah, you're getting a lot of money. Like, you should make sure that
And you're
the
paying.
experience.
Love.
The experience is, like, seamless, you know?
Yeah.
So, and that wasn't seamless. Being there, we just bought groceries, so now the fridge is, I know,
Wow.
smells good.
Wow.
Somebody's cooking
Wow.
something. Yeah, so some of our groceries spoiled in the fridge.
This is horrible.
Yeah, so that, I mean, we were chilling. We were dealing with the plumbing issues.
And we dealt with a lot.
But then that day, we couldn't do it.
That's when we got New York and had to spaz out.
We had to let the host know that we need to leave.
Or
we don't
else.
feel safe. Like,
You know,
this is not for us.
This is not gonna happen.
And she was, look, I put in my request for how much money I wanted back, because we were, we stayed there for 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
5 days. And
It wasn't a
and-
good division, but we got what we got.
yeah, and she granted our money back.
Yeah.
She granted it back, and that was great, and that's what helped us. So we didn't come out of pocket more. What we got refunded is exactly what we paid to be here.
Yeah. So now this is our third spot, right?
Yeah.
Number 1, the Baobab apartments,
Apartment hotels,
and number 2,
the Airbnb.
the mansion that was trash. Number 3 is where we're at right now.
Yeah.
And so we went from Kauai to Oyster Bay, and now we're back in Kauai,
Okay.
which is, we're learning geographically, which is right over, well, I guess it wouldn't make sense, but we're just right off of Mikocheni Bridge.
Yeah, before
So-
we actually got this place, because we were scrambling, because we had already, like, checked out on the app, and she gave us our money back. So we were like, we knew we had to find a place. We rented a car, because we know we needed a car at this point.
And
So
I'm driving.
And that right here is driving like a local.
And
Like a local.
yeah, we from New York. So
Loco.
we from New York. We're not gonna wait. I've seen a lot of Americans here. They call them expats. That's the lingo. Probably get with that soon. But a lot of Americans here have
I guess
been.
they're not all from America too. They might be from the UK.
A lot of Americans.
Okay.
I haven't met the UKers
Oh, okay.
that we're kicking it with.
Okay.
A lot of the Americans here are like "Well, you're driving," and we're like, "Yeah, you know, I don't want to, you know, I have to be in that much control when it comes to driving, because once you see how they drive out here, you'll understand why." But of course, the steering wheel is on the opposite side.
On the right.
It's on the right-hand side, and you're also driving on the opposite side.
Which means your lefts are short and your rights are wide.
Yeah, so every time I get up to the corner, I say close lefts, wide right, so I can remind myself, just in case you're thinking about driving. It's not that hard, except there is a philosophy, well, not a philosophy, that's what I see. And in the world we're from, you know, pedestrians have the right of way. Here, it's get out the way. And I like it. You know, it lets you know that, no, I like it.
I hate it.
Pedestrians shouldn't have the right of way. Not in that, necessarily in that sense, but in the sense that if you see danger coming, move out the way. You know, we've been like babied in a way, right? But we're not gonna get into that because I'm probably gonna run away with you for a while. But if I see a car coming, I should move out the way because it's a car and I can't contend. But that's how I see it. So we're driving. We've been here 3 weeks.
We had a vehicle. So the vehicle we rented. So we just want to touch that price real quick. The vehicle we rented, which we asked them for the biggest vehicle because we needed it to accommodate all the suitcases and the kids. We did 2 trips. So we went from the Airbnb to here. And just real quick before we get into that, before we got here, we went to the Palm Village and checked out apartments at the Palm Village. Which is it's a mall and it has apartments, condos for sale. They wanted $800 a month.
Unfurnished.
Unfurnished.
And the rooms is kind of small.
Yeah, the rooms were small. The rooms were small. I think it was a 3-bedroom. Might have been 2 bathrooms. I don't remember if it was 3 bathrooms. But unfurnished, and then of course everything else. 1 bathroom, maybe. But yeah, it was definitely small. And then of course you still had to pay for your electricity, your internet, and stuff like that. But at that price, you know,
maybe,
that can work.
depending on who you are.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So
then we came here, which is we're paying $1,500 here for 30 days.
but it's from the same money that we paid. Just remember
got the
that.
refund from
Yeah.
the Airbnb, and it helped us.
That was trash. The one that was trash.
And that just helped us pay for this. So we're still within our budget realm. But I guess not really. So it's $1,500 here, and we still have to do our own internet.
We had to do that over there, and it's still cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah, they was
We
getting
had
us
to
for way more.
We had to do our own electricity, and then we had to fill up our propane tank. So that's all our only extra.
$100.
I paid $100 to get a full propane tank, to get unlimited internet for the month, and
Electricity.
And then electricity. I don't really know how to
Gauge it, yeah.
Yeah, the electricity. But you know, the electricity uses up your hot water pump and your AC, and then of course, you know, your TV and stuff. But the most that'll draw from it will be the hot water pump and your electricity. Yeah. So back to the car rental. How much did you pay for that?
He asked for 50. You know, this is a world where you could try to look at the time for you guys. You know, I don't want to go past 30, but we might maybe push it to 35, and that's it. It was $40. He asked for 50. We asked for 40, and he made it work because
for 7 days.
Yeah, for 7 days. So 40. It was $280. And you know, I maneuvered with it, and we switched cars now. We got a smaller vehicle, and it's $25. It's smaller and body wise, but as far as the seating, it's
a lot of room.
Yeah, it's a lot of room.
Yeah.
You could fit about seven people.
Yeah.
in the vehicle. What's that? So
we just got that vehicle this week.
today, I just want to get to that, right? Today, what we're going to do is we're going house shopping.
Yeah,
Renting.
viewing. Yeah, we're looking to
Or
rent a
rent.
home, not buying a house.
Because as you do your homework, and if you already have been doing your homework, you'll know that paperwork is very important here. You're not just pulling up and you're just like, hey, we're staying.
We're here to live.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Don't bring your American thoughts here. Like, hey, we're from America. We should just, it's not like that.
Tanzania, yeah, they have.
Tanzania.
They
have laws. They have rules.
Yeah.
We're actually here on 90 days, and we're gonna figure out how to stay longer. Because we plan on staying. We like the vibe. We like the people. The people have been nice. Just been some cultural differences, but it's not for here right now. I'll definitely let you know, because like I said, you're dealing with the real. And, but a lot of it seems that maybe it's something that we might, we definitely have to change, because we can't expect the world to change for us, especially we're in their world, so to speak, and if you have that thought that, oh, you're just coming back home, well, we have to get back acclimated to the system of the people. Again, very nice people, non-confrontational, very willing to help, sometimes too much, because we're not from a world of just people helping people. That's just the truth.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just the truth. And they just...
People walk past you in New York.
Yeah, but it is very neighborly from what we've gotten thus far. People want to know people. People see you. They will stare. But again, I said I'm not gonna get into that right now. We just wanted to let you know who we are.
And our experience in the first 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, I love Bajajis.
What's a Bajaji?
A Bajaji's the smallest car. It would be considered like one of those little smart cars.
Like a Fiat.
Yeah, but it's a 3-wheel. You in the back. To me, it's like a chariot. You in the back. It's like a chariot for me. We'll show you.
Do a video of the prices. Get a picture of a Bajaji. And,
yes.
We kind of just want to let our friends and family know, and the world know that, this is how we live, and you're going to be all right when you come out here.
Yeah, have no fear. If we should say anything, a lot of people have been saying, hey, man, you guys are so brave and this, that, and the third. I mean, as many YouTubers will tell you, have some money, please. Have some money. Don't come here talking about, hey, I'm just coming out here and I'm going to make it, because
especially when you're used to a certain way of living.
Like Oreo cookies.
Especially, don't have it in your mind that Africa is just cheap and they're poor and you should be able to just live, you gotta really make these people are established, and they have money, and there's markets, and you're gonna find the things you like, and so just just be prepared.
Be prepared.
Just be prepared.
Have something.
Yeah.
But have no fear.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that you want to do, just get prepared and do it. We've seen. Before we watched any of these YouTube videos, we've been on the continent, but coming all the way here to the east, we did a lot of homework. So the people who were here before us, tune into us. We're gonna keep you on point. And is it too early to say?
Go ahead.
Y'all better like and subscribe. You heard?
And share.
Okay, and share.
Yes.
Let's get this thing rolling.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we have plans to.
We have a lot of plans
Yes.
that we're trying to do out here in Tanzania. Forgive me, I'm gonna get it right. So just
businesses,
of course,
and
trying to do for the people, because that's who we are. So
Yes.
you'll see a lot of our videos from America.
Back
where
home.
We like to give back, and we like to do.
Yes.
So that's just the kind of people we are.
Yes, it is.
And stay tuned, and we'll bring you some more.
If you want to send us anything, we will show you how it's going to go to the people. What, it's too early?
It's too early.
No.
It's too
We're here.
early.
We're going to work.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, yeah, we're gonna show you our days. It's our first time doing this.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff I don't know. We're gonna show you every step of the way. I don't know how to say bye.
Okay. Peace.
Oh, we could just insert something, right?
Yeah.
Just
And then
insert
end
something.
the video that way. All right, y'all.
Besides that,
Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching the video. Thanks.
So, this is Neo Cyrus, and we're in Tanzania.
It's been a week. We arrived last week Tuesday.
And in Senegal, they had nothing, not even sugar cane. But in Tanzania, they had sugar cane. Guess how you say thank you in Swahili? Sante sana. Guess how you say hello in Swahili? Mambo.
Wow.
Guess how you respond when you say hello? Poa.
Wow. You're learning. Good job.